Welcome back, savvy investors. Today, we're diving into the numbers behind one of the hottest stocks in the market, Shopify Incorporated, ticker symbol SHOP. Strap in because we're about to break down everything you need to know about this e-commerce powerhouse. First up, let's talk about price-to-earnings ratio or PR ratio. Now, if you're looking at the trailing 12 months, Shopify's PR might raise some eyebrows at a whopping 857.56. But hold your horses, folks, because over the past 5 years, the average PR sits at a more reasonable 329.62. Looking ahead, the forward PR is a lot more palatable at 55.94, indicating an excellent growth prospect in the future. But what about growth prospects? Well, the price-to-earnings growth or PG ratio stands at 32.40, indicating a bit of a premium for future earnings growth. Remember that a value around 1 is when a stock is indicating a reasonable price to his growth. Now, let's talk about profitability. Return on equity and return on assets come in at 1.54% and 1.21% respectively. While these figures may not knock your socks off, keep in mind that Shopify is reinvesting all its earnings back into growth, hence the lack of dividends. Speaking of growth, analysts are bullish on Shopify, with an expected EPS growth rate of a staggering 26.47% over the next 5 years. While, actually, the company's earnings per share or EPS stands at a disappointing 0.09. Moving on to margins, the operating margin currently sits at minus 3.70%, while the profit margin is a healthier 1.88%. It's important to note that Shopify's focus on expansion might be impacting short-term profitability. Over the past 8 years, Shopify's earnings have seen an inconsistent and positive trajectory, while revenue has experienced significant growth over the last 8 years. For this reason, Shopify's total return has outperformed S&P 500 ETF (VOO). But what about the balance sheet? Well, with a debt-to-equity ratio of 0.13 and long-term debt-to-equity at 0.12, Shopify appears to be in a solid financial position, with minimal leverage. Now, let's talk about market performance. Over the last 52 weeks, Shopify has seen an impressive average price return of 58.48%, outperforming many of its peers. And what about the future? Analysts have their say, with an average price target of $79.72 over the next 12 months, representing a modest upside of 3.55%. Interestingly, our own fair value estimate aligns closely with this prediction, coming in at $80.20. So, what's the verdict? Well, Shopify's numbers might raise some eyebrows, but its consistent revenue growth and strong market performance suggest that it could still be a buy. However, investors should tread cautiously and keep an eye on those valuations. If you found this video interesting, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more market insights. Until next time, happy investing!